Stitchy friends, my name is Beth. I'm the Steadfast Stitcher, and this is my Flosstube channel where we talk about cross stitch. Today is Saturday, January 22nd, 2022. That's a mouthful, huh? I've got a few whips to show you today, things that I've been working on since my whip parade 2 weeks ago, and just one piece of haul. So let's get started. This won't be nearly as long as my whip parade 2 weeks ago. All right, first I want to show you is Spangled, and that's from Long Dog Samplers. This is what it looks like completed. Can you see all the stars? There are 76 of them in this pattern. And I've just got a little tiny start. So let me just fold this up so you can see it better. So this is where I'm at. I'm using most of all the called for colors except for the black. The black they did call for Weeks Dye Works, and I'm just using Anchor Black. There is so much black around the border here, but the rest I am using the Weeks Dye Works called for colors, and I think it's really pretty. I've put in little over 1,000 stitches on it so far this month. And it's fun to stitch. It really is. All those little stars, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. And I've actually started keeping a spreadsheet of what I'm working on, what days, and how much I'm stitching. So I'm kind of liking seeing where I'm at and how much I do on average. Just gives me a better idea, and I think it helps push me along a little too. Okay, next up I have Quaker Virtues by Bygone Stitches, and Quaker Virtues I've just put in 200 stitches in so far this month, but it's definitely going to be coming back out. It is not a pattern keeper pattern. It's, I'm working off of paper, so it's a little slower than working in pattern keeper, but it's an absolute joy to stitch on. And I just love the color. I am using DMC variegated floss. In the name of the color is Heathered. So that's where I'm at so far. And I'm just working on this little rosette right here. Whoops. Let's see. I'll fold this up a little bit. Yeah. Just working on this part right here. And yeah, the way the colors are coming through on this is just gorgeous. See that? Quaker Virtues by Bygone Stitches. And I'm doing this on 25 count potato. Which I love working on 25 count. Oh, and it's 1/1. I'm not doing over 2. This one is just stunning. I love working on this. Several people in the Fun Day Stitchers group are also working on this. And of course, they're all a little bit further along than I am. But it is a joy, and it's gorgeous. I'm doing this on 18 count Picture This Plus Sprite. And this is Huckleberry Farm by the Blue Flower. Look at the little bear. Is he adorable or what? He's so cute. And that house is something. It is just beautiful. Huckleberry Farm, I've only put in 470 stitches so far this month. But it is going to be coming back out. I don't know if any of you are participating in 24 hours of cross stitch. I am. I don't think I'm going to get in 24 hours of stitching this weekend, but I'm going to see how I can do. So this will be coming back out this weekend. I do have plans for what I'm going to be working on today, though, Saturday. Next up, this is one of the pieces that I'm going to be working on today, and this is called Provence Sampler by Butternut Road, and this is a photograph of what it looks like finished, but I am using the DMC variegated floss that's called Paris 4515, and I absolutely love it. So this is where I'm at so far. This is a tiny start. And this is a paper pattern. But another one that's just a joy to stitch on. I just don't stitch on it as fast when I don't have Pattern Keeper. It's just totally okay. But yeah, look at the colors in that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm in love with this one. This one is going to get worked on today. And then one other piece is going to get worked on today. So I put in 50 stitches in it last night. And hopefully a good deal more today. Next up, this is one that you see frequently, probably just about every Flosstube that I do, this one comes out. But this is a joy to stitch on as well. This is another long dog sampler, and this is Pilgrim. And this is where I'm at. Now, since you saw it in the whip parade, there's not a lot done, but I did get 200 stitches in since the last time you saw it, and it's mostly down in here. So this is coming along. According to Pattern Keeper, I'm a little over 17%. And I'm also using a DMC variegated on this called Mystical Midnight. Isn't that gorgeous? I love everything in here. And tell me, doesn't that look like Ratatouille? It's so cool. But I'm having fun with this one, and I love pulling it out as often as possible. I would love to see this finish this year. Not positive I can do it, but I've still got a long way to go, but it is a joy to stitch on. Okay. The other pattern that's going to be coming out today is this one. And I haven't stitched on it yet this month. So it's at the same place that it was last time you saw it in the whip parade. But this is Winter Tranquility by Twin Peak Primitives. And it's such a pretty pattern. I love it. It was one of those that was free for like a very short period of time, and I just grabbed it. So this one's going to get worked on today. This does work in Pattern Keeper, and this is where I'm at so far. So we'll see how many stitches I can get in it today. I just have to get my behind moving and get stitching. So, last one to show you. Last one? Nope. I goofed. Okay. Now, this one is just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Of course, I don't currently have anything that I'm working on that I don't love either. So, this is Mini Deer Creek by Donna Gelsinger. This is what it's going to look like eventually. And this is currently where I'm at. You have to mind all the part threads and ending threads. But yeah, I've put in 970 stitches on this so far since you last saw it. And another one that's fun to work on. And I'm using 25 count sage green, or excuse me, I'm sorry, 28 count sage green. Very pretty. And then, yep, see, I did have one more. The other one that I've worked on this month is the Christmas house. And this is from Galliana Cross Stitch. I am using all DMC, excuse me, no, not DMC, Anchor Candy Apple Red Variegated. Now this is what it looks like. It's a monochromatic piece, but I am going to be using a little bit of green, I think, for the tree and that holly border that's right in the middle, and then the rest in the Anchor Candy Apple Red. And Christmas house, I've put in, I couldn't do 2 more stitches, right? I put in 498 stitches so far this month. And that's where I'm at with this one. And this needle minder was a very adorable gift from a friend of mine in Fun Day Stitchers. So cute. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And the candy apple variegated. That's another fun thread to work with. This one I'm doing on 28 count white Lugana. Now my haul, I'm just going to put a picture up, is from Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's one of their newest patterns, and I think Lindsay from Fun Day Stitchers showed it to me, and it's just beautiful. It's Isabellas Heart. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty with the birds? Oh, I love the birds on this one. So I did have to get this pattern as soon as I saw it. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to be starting it, but I definitely had to have it. You've probably heard me mention in previous videos that I am doing no new starts this year, but I'm doing the Work Your Whips version, which means that I get 1 new start, and then I can earn new starts throughout the year through challenges and other things that are going on in raffles. So I haven't used my 1 new start yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what comes out for market. And then I'll probably make a decision then as to what my new start's going to be for this year. And possibly maybe 1 or 2 other new starts depending on how I do with the stitching challenges. Which is why I'm really challenging myself to up my stitch count and to get stuff done this year. All right. So I have one more little thing I wanted to show you, but this one is a book. It's what am I reading this month? And I wanted to share that I am reading The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. The Giver of Stars is about the Packhouse Librarians of Kentucky. It's based on a true story and a traveling library that was founded by Eleanor Roosevelt in 1934. So I am reading this book currently. I'll share, if you want me to, I'll share my thoughts on it when the book is finished. And I am reading this for the book club Crafts and Books on Facebook. And I will put a link to that below. It used to actually be 2 different Facebook groups, one just for crafts and one just for books. And it's merged together into one. So yeah, Jojo Moyes, The Giver of Stars. I have a little start on this, and I'm both listening to it and reading it, and so far I am really enjoying this book. So you might want to check this one out and check out Crafts and Books on Facebook. So guess what? That's it. I'm done. Very short video today, which is okay. I'll tell you, I just went, when I did my whip parade a couple weeks ago, when I got done, I was just like, holy cow. I couldn't believe how long it was. This one's much shorter, thank goodness. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, get lots of fun stitchy time in, and I will see you all in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.